Hi there, I'm Shar, your friendly online tarot reader, and today we are here with a Pay It Forward reading, courtesy of the Britta Albert channel. Click the cards to check out her channel. Thank you very much, lovely, for this Pay It Forward reading. That is a reading that is paid for somebody else who comes across the path that may need one. So this is for client number 65. Thank you so much. You have been chosen for this Pay It Forward reading. I hope it resonates with you and helps get you through a few of the blockages that you're facing right now. Because it's not always easy, but looking on the bright side, we do have solutions in hand. All right, you have chosen the Crystal Tarot, and you've given me a couple of questions that are going on here. So, where did I put that? Let's get started with this reading and see what the tarot has to say for today. So if we don't get any clear answers out of this reading, I do have a tarot for the heart reading that we can have a little peek into afterwards. Very excited to read for you. Thank you for allowing this gift to happen. Thank you to the Britta Albert channel for the Pay It Forward. You guys check out her channel. She's got amazing things going on over there as well. All right, here we are. This is shot out. So we have the Six of Cups coming up in the reverse position. And what that's really telling me right now is we're not feeling top of the game, not feeling the best in the conditions. And that's totally understandable. That's totally normal for everything that we've gone on in this last 1 year. Our abilities have changed, our situations have changed, our emotional states have all changed, right? Literally everything has changed around us. So to feel a little bit like the Six of Cups, the cups are all pouring out. And when we get the Six of Cups in the reading, it talks to us about the reaching back to the feelings of childhood, the feelings of wonderment. Here we are, we're looking at really just trying to get back to that feeling of excitement again. It comes and speaks to me about, those things that we were once excited about. There are happiness times in our life, throughout our life, even though sometimes it feels like not necessarily going on right now. However, we have the World card right here for you. So the world is going to open up with this. There's going to be some healing. There's going to be some aha moments that open up the channels of flowing and activity there. And I think dealing with blockages that are right there with that Six of Cups. Like, cups are emotions, cups are love. Cups are like flowing. And so sometimes we have to empty out those cups in order to fill it with fresh water, because we don't want that stagnant water coming in there, right? So we're really just looking at the emotions and on that level, yeah. And so once that's, sorry, I'm going to sneeze, like I get these little feelings. So once that is recognized, really, the world's going to open up here. So there's just a little bit of blockage that you're facing right now, that, trust me, you have the things within you to do this. Oh yes. Okay. So along with the world, we have the Justice card that has come up, and the Justice is about balance and about finding that balance, and also literal justice. Like, it could be the feeling of I've come full circles with this cycle and I'm feeling the balance of it. I feel like justice has been met in a legal or a personal matter. Justice also comes in when we're feeling a little bit more fair, when we're feeling like fairness has come into play. We have the Two of Swords right here. And this is just indicating a little bit of blindness in a situation. The Two of Swords comes to us when we're trying to find chaos. Yeah, this in the general in the original deck, it's a person sitting there and the swords are crossed and they've got the blindfold on. And there's still a little bit yet to be discovered. A little bit more is coming to be open. But it hasn't happened yet. And I know sometimes when we're trying to move, having these little lessons, having these little moments, that it literally is going to create an aha moment. It'll be like, oh, I get it, and now it's different. It's almost like hearing the angels sing. It's almost like hearing those fireworks go off. But it's just that moment where you're like, wow, I get it. Everything is different right now. Feeling a little bit more balanced, but it is creating a little bit more confusion. You know what? We've got the Four of Wands reversed on the end of this row right here for you. And the Four of Wands talks to us about building our foundations. And when it's reversed, we're not really sure where to start. Having these foundations and not really being sure where to start come hand in hand with the Two of Swords. Trying to find that balance. Again, balance, right? Trying to find that balance. 10:21. Trying to find that balance coming in. And where do I go from there? Like, things are rapidly changing. And you know, the phrase that comes to my mind is our old life costs, or our new life costs us our old life. New, and I personally find that this comes up a lot, especially at the end of a cycle, because we have that time when we're like, wow, I really feel accomplished and I'm comfortable here because I know what I'm doing, but I want more in life. And that is totally cool and normal and to be expected. And now I need to step out of this comfort zone and learn new skills and goals in order to meet those new requirements. All right, so there will be balance. It will be coming, and it's going to be confusing. But right now, just allow the cycles to happen and really think if you're feeling like overwhelmed by this situation. When it all comes down to it, if you're overwhelmed by this situation here with the Six of Cups reversed, think about the happy times in life. And you know, people are going to say, raise your vibration to where you want to be, things like that, but nobody really says how. And the Six of Cups, actually, I was talking about it today. The Six of Cups really comes into play with that. Because when you're young, you have zero cares in the world. You're just like, ooh, how does this happen? Where does this go? Why? What? When? Ooh, neat. Cool, right? And very definitive, I like this and I don't like this. So as we take moments of our lives that we cherish and bring us happiness, that moment when our heart feels full and that makes us smile, all right, that moment that we're thinking about that causes a physical change in our bodies is literally raising our vibration. So when people say, oh, raise your vibration, do this, do that, do other, that's that feeling that we're going for. The raised vibration is a feeling. And having that Six of Cups reversed is a reminder to think back to that feeling too. And just like, kind of allow the innocence of the feelings to happen without being over analytical, without questioning the outcome of it too harshly. Sometimes when we let go, the universe provides us with some amazing things that are far beyond what we ever could have imagined or expected. The expectations, we could have expected it. All right, let's see what this next row has to say here. Three of Wands reversed. Why? Ah. All right, so here we are. We're waiting. Why are we waiting? Why? Make that action. Turn it around. When we have the Three of Wands, it's a depiction of like we're waiting on somebody to make that decision for us. But having that Three of Wands reverse come in here right now, that says, hey, I'm taking my power back. I'm regaining my power. I'm taking that power. I'm making decisions for myself. Finding that balance, all right? Not necessarily having the clarity, but still making those decisions and not sitting still on it. That is going to cause some confusion in the foundations. But the Three of Wands on the new row here of where are we going on these breakthroughs? What are we doing? Aha! We've made a decision. All right, so the Two of Swords 2 comes in and it's like, you know what, we've made some really or not made decisions because we've been like a deer in the headlights. But the twos, when the swords come in, they cut away things. Ooh, the justice is holding a sword as well. When the twos come, or when the swords come in, they're cutting away things. And the wands are fiery action. They're like action that needs to be done, right? So the three of wands, you're not really waiting on anything to come to you. You're actively doing that thing. You're actively doing the movement in order to make it go, go, go. Very interesting. Very interesting. Nice. Okay. All right, lovely. So hear me out here. So that action is being made, and the Ace of Cups here reversed. So the water's all kind of being dumped out. There's fresh new emotions that are being shown and coming forward out of everything that has changed. There's new, I want to say there's new boundaries being established. Really, 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 the cups that are showing up here in the reading, and we're talking about emotions and relationships here are upside down. So I think it comes to, I'm looking for this happiness, of that feeling of wonderment, of that feeling that's going to make me smile, raise my vibration. We have the Ace of Cups here. So it's not quite there yet. There's still a little bit of work to be done before this. Emotions are going to turn around with these Cups cards. All right. The reason I say that is because we do have the Death card that comes in here. And the Death card is right beneath the Justice in this row right here. And so with this Death card coming in, what it's saying to me is there is a great big huge cycle that's coming to an end. And with this Ace of Cups reversed, there's a little bit of waiting, a little bit of halt. You know, sometimes the universe wants us to act. Sometimes the universe needs us to act outwardly. Sometimes we have to act inwardly. And with this Death card coming in, this is the personal cycle that needs to be broken. And that's that aha moment, that feeling of wonderment, all right? The opening up the world coming in here for you. We're finding the balance. We're making decisions with the Two of Swords. And not really sure where these foundations are going to be laid because this cycle needs to be broken, okay? I'm excited for this because it's a breakthrough moment. It's that where you know the aha moment's coming and you're doing the work behind it and you're doing actions to make it happen. All right, because you know the work works. So you're doing actions to make it happen. The Nine of Wands comes in the upright position. This is like, hey, you're going to have to just work through it. The Nine of Wands comes in and says the cycle is almost over. And you've had some pretty big aha moments. And when I get the Nine of Wands in readings, especially on the other side of the Death card, there's a little bit of shadow work that needs to be done. There are some things that are going to come to light, that are going to be cut through. The Justice is going to come in here. Blockages you didn't really know you had. Maybe it's a phrase that you carry with you. It could be understanding that in order to go forward, your success circle needs to change. Understand that going forward, it doesn't need to take with you things that are no longer useful. Changing the mindset going forward. Really, really, that Six of Cups reverse keeps coming back to me like, we're becoming more emotionally stable. We've made some decisions, and I think it's going to be through boundaries and not allowing certain cycles, certain habits, certain details in the transition really try to hold us back. Now is when the decision needs to be made, and this is a universal shift right now. All right now, specifically in this time frame, there are a lot of people that are having this very, very, very sharp shift in cycles. Things are just ending. Things are beginning, and that's the way it goes. So yeah, the Nine of Wands comes in, and we're just working through this. So, you know, like wiping off it could be the ugly cry, the complete release of things. It could be giving forgiveness where, you know what, you've been holding that grudge or harboring that that negative thought that's been lingering in your head because so-and-so said something 2 years ago and it really doesn't matter. These are the cycles I'm talking about. They're pretty deep. And it's that work. It's that personal work. It's that work getting through it. And trusting your intuition and knowing that you're good enough to trust your own intuition, and your intuition is good enough. You just have to listen to it. And there's cycles, like, it just, when you feel that cycle going, when you're like, I don't know why I'm holding on to this so much, or if you're finding yourself very triggered or like painfully passionate about something where it's making you angry or frustrated, stop. And that's that cycle. That's right there where you have to have that moment and be like, what is the root of this? Why am I feeling this way? Why am I triggered? And asking why and what is really going to help open up the dialogue with yourself about the cycle that is going to come to an end. And that's that Nine of Wands, working through it. That's doing the work. And that's very actiony. The exciting thing about it right now is that we have the Page of Pentacles here. Now this Page of Pentacles comes in, we're looking at things for the long road. We're looking at, like, normally the page is like hollering a little bit, like, hello, hello. We got a little bit of luck on your side. Things are coming your way, and things are going to start feeling like they're working out as we're going down this road. So it's no wonder there's no clarity as to where the foundations are going to be built, because with that Four of Wands coming in, that's just saying, you know, things are clearing away. The foundations are not ready to be built yet. There's still that part of the cycle that needs to go. But the Page of Pentacles is definitely looking at it. The gold coin. Pentacles is earthing, grounding, money. So looking at the long haul of things, I do have my in-between deck here too. King of Cups. You know, it's funny. He was on the bottom of the deck when I just looked. So going forward with the utmost emotional stability, he talks to us. He's like the most emotionally stable card of the deck. He's got a good head about him. And when situations get a little bit carried away, he looks at it like, hey, let's remove our ego from it and see what it is that we can do about it. He's the emotionally balanced one. He's the peacekeeper. Okay, so while it doesn't necessarily answer your specific question, I think there are things in this cycle that are going to be released, and then it'll make it more clear for you about what you want on that aspect of things. And I know it was asking about a relationship, and will he reach out? So the In-Between Tarot right there, I think that's really where the cycle card comes in. Like, there's boundaries. So the In-Between deck right here kind of talks to us about where the transition is going. And with the transition, like, things that are happening, and our transition right now is the 7 to 8 of Swords. So that is a really, really big, oh my goodness. Let me just haul out the book on this one. I will find that. Okay, so in the tarot, the 7 and the 8 of Swords are really kind of significant. And we have that 2 of Swords here, which is finding that balance. And the swords, they cut through things, and they're rather sharp. So having the 7 to the 8 as the overview of the reading. The 7 is an indicator of feeling like somebody's lying or stealing from you, or things are being taken. And the 8 of Swords on the traditional deck is the woman, and she has her hands bound behind her, and she's got these 8 of Swords around her, and she's kind of blindfolded. Justice is quite often blindfolded, but not in this deck. And so with this specific deck and these meanings, we're looking at the 7 of Swords keywords, breaking free and self-interest. The 8 of Swords keywords is entrapment and caged, and the in-between concept is the last ray of hope. So the in-between stage, we are reaching the point where we feel we can no longer cope. However, we are still aware that we have one last trick up our sleeve before all is lost. This could be a hope we cling to or some kind of advice we are yet to take. All is not lost. And that is where those decisions are made, when those cycles are broken and those aha moments happen. The hope that you cling to or the advice that is yet to come it's there, and it is all around you. But in this growth period right now, going forward, that's the doing the work part of it. So I hope that clarifies some things for you. Sometimes it makes it clear as mud, until you have that aha moment when you're just like, ooh, let's see. This is a love tarot deck also. A little extra bonus. I get these new decks and I love playing with them. The In-Between Tarot, however, though, has been absolutely spot on with other readings I've included it in. And I would heed the advice of paying attention to what cycles need to be broken and really just kind of doing that personal work through for yourself. Ooh. This is, what is this? 9 of Green, 9 of Pentacles. Dreams are coming true. So with this trust and with the cycles breaking, it does really, it changes things. It alters things. And, you know, this cycle can happen in a matter of seconds. This cycle can happen in a matter of days. This cycle may take months, weeks, or even years to complete. But I feel like it's on the faster side. The Death card coming in here. Having these two nines as well coming, that's a very good thing. I believe this one is 9 of Pentacles. On the bottom, we have the Fool card, trust. So allowing the universe to guide, having trust in that and just allowing it to go really will help with the journey. Emotions, green. Oh, green border, 9 of Cups. Nice. Oh, I thought that was Pentacles. Dreams coming true. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 9 of Cups is the wish come true card. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's so obvious now. All right. Yay! All right. So, yeah. Sorry about my misinterpretation there. Like I said, these are brand new cards. So, having the 6 of Cups reversed, having the 8 of Cups reversed, and having the 9 of Cups coming in upright. The 9 of Cups is the wish card. It's satisfaction, dreams coming true, feeling that happen. And it coincides with the 9 of Wands, which is the working through it part, which is the doing the work. So that is going to bring the result of coming to the end of that cycle. Remember the King of Cups here on the back end of it, removing the ego, removing the emotions out of the situation because he's very balanced. And really trust. Oh, look, number 16, rebuild on the bottom of this. I love this new deck as I'm learning it. So thank you for letting me read for you. But yes, I hope that makes some sense for you here. What a wonderful, wonderful reading. Some good insight. And I know you had very specific questions about where things are there, but I hope this clarifies a little bit more for you, something on a much bigger level. Oh, that's awesome. See, dreams coming true. Doing the work will make the dreams come true. All right, lovely. Much love to you. Thank you so much, Britta, for this Pay It Forward reading. Such a lovely, lovely, lovely way to raise the vibration, flow the energy out there. Girl, thank you so much. And Client 65, here we are. We used the Crystal Tarot deck. And if you have any questions about this reading, please let me know. You can let me know in our email where we've been talking about this, or in the comment section down below this video. It will be going public, just to let you know, because it is a Pay It Forward video. So thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you, Britta, for the Pay It Forward video. And yes, I'm here available if you have any questions about this. All right, meanwhile, click one of these boxes hanging out around my head. I have the, I don't know what I'm going to put in here. Click it and find out. And I'd love to have you subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I do live streams every Tuesday and Thursday morning for a card of the day, and I would love to see your faces there. Mwah. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. It is an honor and a pleasure to do so. It is very exciting to be allowed to provide this for you. So thank you. I will see you again soon.